Hello YouTube, yeah, it's me, Retro Rewind. It's been quite a while since I made a video, so I thought I'd do an updated room tour, seeing as the last one I did was in 2012, which was 8 years ago. Obviously a lot of things have changed since then. The collection's been downsized massively. Got rid of a lot of stuff over the years, as you do, as life gets in the way. But got a few things still. More into the emulation side of things now than I were before. So I can still play my old games what I liked. So I thought I'd give you show you around the room. So I'll start off on my main desk part, which is my PC. So the two monitors, as you can see up there, they're being run by an old i5 PC, which is the one I've had for many years, which I still use for video editing and stuff, and just for generally browsing the net, etc. This is my gaming laptop, which I use mainly for running emulation software, but also the PC things. As you can see at the minute, it's running CoinOps Next, which is a really good front end. Got quite a few setups on it, so like Genesis, Super Nintendo, 3DO, etc. As just the standard things you normally have to run on there. On the desk I've also got a Commodore 64 Maxi, the one with the working keyboard. I can put this on, this cover on, to keep it dust free, so I can use it. I really enjoy playing on that. It's a good little machine which is run through the telly on the top. Got a CRT monitor there which I use for playing the Amiga 500, which I've bought a few months back from a seller on Facebook Marketplace. It was actually came box complete. It was the Class of the 90s pack. It's got some games in there, but I also bought a what they're called now, one of the USB disk drives for it, so I can play the ADS straight off the USB stick without having to use the drive, because as we know a lot of the floppies don't work anymore on them. Above that I got this Atari ST from the Doncaster Retro Fair as well. It was one of the ones, I don't know if the people that went, there was a table full of old consoles and computers that we were basically, I think the guy bought them as a job lot from a factory that had shut down, and they were basically sold as seen. So this was £30 sold as seen. Didn't know if it was going to work or not, but I got it home and it works fine. But you can't see it, but underneath there a mouse adapter, so I can use general PS2 mouse. Got LED projector there, which I don't really use that often, but it projects things onto the wall if you need to make them bigger. This is something that a friend gave me that was a part of a project that he did. It's basically a Nintendo Entertainment System, but inside it's actually a PC. If you can see there's DVD drive, and at the back it's got all the controllers for a PC. So I've installed Linux on it and I've put a few emulators on, so I use it as an emulation PC. It's not the fastest processor in the world, but it plays all the 8-bit and 16-bit stuff, so it's really good. Got a PSP Vita which has been modded, and also a PSP that's modded, so I can play retro games on the move, and got an iPad mini there. Excuse me. I'm also, for those of you who don't know, a radio amateur, so I'm into listening on the scanners, and also I talk on the radio. I've actually got a home base, but that's not set up at the moment. Got an arcade stick that I use for MAME when I play the MAME games. Then we move over here to which is like the main modern, if you like, console area. So got Xbox One with the Kinect, got an Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, U-View box and a basic AV selector. Down there we've got an Xbox One, another Xbox 360, a Nintendo Wii. There's also a Nintendo Wii up there which is flash with a hard drive. Got a few bits down there, so another black Nintendo Wii. A video recorder that you can connect to the PC so you can transfer videos, which is something I did a few years ago. And then just a lot of controllers down there. I also collect the minis, so I've got a excuse me, the Super Nintendo Mini, the Mega Drive Mini, and also the NES Mini. In here I've also got the shirt I bought, because anybody who knows me knows I love Commodore. So I got the original Chelsea FC FA Cup shirt from 1995, I think it was. So in this drawer, again, I've got a Samsung tablet that I don't use, and I've also got the Oculus Rift CV1, which I use sometimes. I put it into there to keep it so it stays dust free. Really good. I really enjoy the VR stuff, but unfortunately some of the games make me give me motion sickness, so I can't play them all the time. So it's a bit of a shame, really. And then in the drawers down there and there, they're just bits and cables and things that I use for the computers. I've also got a Flashback 4 cartridge. Well, not cartridge, but the minis, I suppose, the Atari minis. But I'm after the 8 or above, because I think that's HD compatible. This one isn't. It's still got 75 games in, so it's pretty good. So I've got a metal Atari play and the obligatory video game stamps that everybody bought when they came out. It's really good. And my little thing I like is a Commodore sign that my friend Andy built, made for me. Really love that. As you know, I'm a big Commodore fan. And also his brother, he's really good at making the bead art, so he made me this Sonic, which is really good as well. So nice additions to the game room. So as you can see over there, that's my few games I keep. I don't keep many games nowadays because I got to the point where I got that many games, but I was never going to play them all. So I just keep games I want to play. And then over here we've got boxes of retro things that are just stacked and stored. There's a Spectrum Plus up there, a Grandstand game, lots of magazines, the full input collection there, loads of magazines. I've got loads of magazines, but to be honest, even though I've got the originals, I like looking at them on PDF files as well, because they're easier to look through. And I say loads of stuff there, just the box from the 64, another Pong game up there. There's all sorts, just piled, needs sorting I suppose probably. And all some more box of stuff down here, so like Amiga games, that's something I'm working on to fix. I bought that from Doncaster, but the contacts are rusted, so I'm going to fix that on that. A few Spectrum games, Saturn game, Daytona, favourite game. Some old 5.5-inch discs, all sorts. That's a good book I bought from Doncaster, which I've looked at, is really good, the Sinclair Spectrum guy. But yeah, a lot of stuff everywhere that just needs sorting. Again, lots of stuff in the boxes that's waiting to be sorted. This is my radios that are currently out of action, that are waiting to be set up. So that's my retro corner. So yeah, that was only a short video. I just wanted to give you a quick room tour to show you the things I've got. Like I say, I've got all rid of a lot of stuff. It got to the point where, like I say, keeping things and just not playing them, that to me is not really, it's pointless, unless you're going to save them for a future generation to either get the money from or to use. I can't really see the point in it myself, but that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people do like collecting the old systems. I'm hoping to start doing some live streams as well. I've set up my gaming PC to do that. I'm going to buy a microphone from Monkey Spaz 5000 Jim in Scotland. He's updated his, so I'm going to buy a better microphone so that the sound will be better as well. And we'll take it from there and see how it goes. But like I say, I'm not going to set out a schedule of when I'm doing videos. It'll just be as and when. I do this for enjoyment, nothing else. It's just something I like doing and enjoy speaking to other retro gamers who are into the same thing. So, but yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.